Eric, firstly, how are you and how is the mood in the camp after the weekend?
Of course, we were disappointed after a good performance, but we didn't get the points, and then you are disappointed. And we went head-to-head with Arsenal, one of the best teams in the league, but it was not enough to keep the points on Old Trafford. And it was all about this. And it's always in football, it's about result, it's get the win, and we didn't do, so we are disappointed then.
Now we have just seen the news this morning, the announcement that Raphael Varane is leaving. How grateful are you for his time here and the calibre of player that he is?
I'm very grateful. He was a massive player, is a massive player, because we have 3 games to go and tomorrow he will not be available, but we hope for Sunday or especially for the week after he is available, and because he knows how to win trophies. He showed in the past with Real Madrid, with the French national team, with us last season in the Carabao Cup. So great career so far, and we wish him all the best for the future. But first, hope he wants to help us winning the next trophy.
I'm sure he will, and now it has been a busy few weeks and we are on the last week of the Premier League season. What mentality and spirit do you want to see in your squad this week?
It's about, you have to, in every game, you have to put everything in, 100%, but definitely in the games now coming up. Every game is a final, so make yourself ready for a final, make yourself ready for a fight modus, and then know that you have to act as a team, and when we do it, we can win from every opponent, and we can, because we have seen with the best opponents, like Arsenal, we can be competitive.
And now, how are we looking then in regards to injuries? Does it seem that any could be back to face Newcastle? Could Bruno or Marcus be available?
We have to see final training this afternoon, but we think Licha Martinez, after a long period, he will be available. Not to start, but coming from the bench, hopefully we can bring him in, and that would be the next step. And that is very important for us that that players return, especially in the defending line, because we are short in players available.
And now with this being the final home game of the season, how important is a good show for our fans that have supported us throughout the season?
First of all, it's very important game for the ranking, but of course we want also show our fans in the last game of this season, in a very difficult season, where they always were behind us, that we want to give them the win.
Now, as you mentioned, the fans have supported us with all the teams throughout, and some opted to go to Wembley at the weekend to see the women's team lift the FA Cup. It was a fantastic showing, wasn't it? And hopefully the men's team can follow in their footsteps.
First of all, I want to congratulate the women's with big achievement. Also the way they did it. Also they had a difficult season, but now they finished the season on a high, and they was well deserved. It was great management from Mark with his team. So we are very pleased, very happy for them, but also for the club, because I think it's the first big trophy for the women at Manchester United.
It was a huge game there, and now we want to finish the season on a high. What do you want to see from the team before the end of the season? Are there any particular targets you want to see in these last few games?
But it's going game by game, from final to final, and that is what we have to battle for.